Welcome everyone. Today we are diving into basics of good manufacturing practices, GMP. This is the foundation of the pharmaceutical industry. GMP isn't just a set of rules. It is a system designed to ensure that every pill, injection, or syrup we make is safe, effective, and of high quality. In the entire pharmaceutical manufacturing lifecycle, good manufacturing practices must be followed across all processes and activities, starting from receipt of materials in the warehouse, through manufacturing and distribution, and extending into post-market surveillance. In this session, we will understand the key GMP requirements and their importance in ensuring product quality and patient safety. Here is our roadmap for this session. We will start by defining what CGMP actually means. We will look at the history, why these laws exist. We will break down the, quote, 5 Ps of GMP, which are the core pillars of our operations. Finally, we will review the major regulatory authorities and compare the differences between US and EU regulations. Let's start with the absolute basic question. What is GMP? Good manufacturing practice, GMP, is a system for ensuring that products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standards. Don't just memorize the book definition. Understand it. It is the system that ensures every single tablet in a batch is the same quality. A common trick question is, what does the C in CGMP stand for? The answer is current. It means you can't use 20-year-old standards today. You must use the current technology and systems available to ensure safety. GMP is a system ensuring products are consistently produced and controlled to quality standards. There is a key concept you must memorize. You cannot test quality into a product, you must build it in. We cannot possibly test every single tablet in a batch, or we would have nothing left to sell. Therefore, GMP focuses on minimizing risks that testing cannot detect, such as cross-contamination or mix-ups. GMP also focuses on sanitation, equipment verification, and record-keeping. GMP, or Good Manufacturing Practice, sets the minimum requirements for how drugs are made, processed, and packaged. It ensures medicines are safe to use and contain the correct ingredients and strength as claimed. GMP ensures proper design, monitoring, and control of manufacturing processes. This helps maintain consistent quality and ensures products meet required safety and quality standards. Adherence to the CGMP regulations assures the identity, strength, quality, and purity of drug products by requiring that manufacturers of medications adequately control manufacturing operations. CGMP includes establishing strong quality management systems, obtaining appropriate quality raw materials, establishing robust operating procedures, detecting and investigating product quality deviations, and maintaining reliable testing laboratories. CGMP is a formal system of controls at a pharmaceutical company, if adequately put into practice, helps to prevent instances of contamination, mix-ups, deviations, failures, and errors. This assures that drug products meet their quality standards. Why do we have all these strict rules? Patient safety. This is the moral answer. If a car breaks down, you walk. If a heart medication fails, the patient dies. We cannot test safety into a product. We must build it in. Legal requirement. It's mandatory. No GMP certificate means no license to manufacture. Business. If Indian companies want to sell to the US or Europe, where the profit is, they must follow global GMP standards. Let's take a brief look at the history of GMP. In 1937, the elixir of sulfanilamide disaster led to changes in US law requiring drugs to be proven safe. In 1948, after contamination of sulfathiazole tablets, the FDA revised manufacturing and quality control standards, laying the groundwork for GMPs. By 1960, further disasters prompted even stricter regulations, including testing drugs for efficacy and safety, first in animals, then in people. In 1972, following Davenport disaster, the British Department of Health made GMP inspections mandatory for pharmaceutical manufacturers. In 1983, the acetaminophen tragedy led the FDA to introduce tamper-resistant packaging and fully integrate these regulations into GMPs. In 1997, after the Haitian disaster, international harmonization of GMPs became a focus, with the ICH establishing unified guidelines for quality management worldwide. These incidents have shaped the rigorous standards we follow today to ensure drug safety and quality. If you get stuck in an interview, remember the 5 Ps. This is a great framework to explain GMP. People. Are they trained? Are they healthy? Premises. Is the factory clean and insect-free? Processes. Is the manufacturing method validated? Procedures. Do we have written instructions, SOPs? Products. Are the raw materials pure? People are the most critical variable. Machines are consistent. They don't have bad days or forget things. People do. That is why you are the most critical variable in this plant. Roles. In GMP, you never guess your job. You must have a job description. If a task isn't in your training record, you are legally not allowed to do it. Training. Ignorance is not a defense. If you are unsure, stop. In this industry, asking a dumb question is better than making a smart mistake. Hygiene. This is non-negotiable. If you have a stomach bug, a cold, or an open cut, you are a biological hazard to the product. You must report it. We won't punish you for being sick. We will punish you for hiding it. Humans shed thousands of skin cells a minute. In a clean room, you are the dirtiest object. Proper gowning is your only barrier to protecting the product. Jewelry, makeup, and watches are restricted in the manufacturing area. Report any illness or open wounds immediately. Always check your partner's gowning before entering the core area. We design our buildings to prevent mistakes physically. Unidirectional flow. Think of a river. It flows one way. In our plant, raw materials enter one door, get processed, and leave as finished goods through a different door. They never cross paths. This prevents mix-ups. Cleanliness. Look at the corners in the corridor. They are curved, COVID. Why? Because sharp 90-degree corners trap dust. GMP premises are designed to be easy to clean. HVAC. The air pressure inside the manufacturing room is higher than the corridor. When you open the door, air blows out, pushing dust away. It's an invisible barrier. You cannot do a quality job with broken tools. Calibration. This answers the question, is this accurate? If the weighing balance says 5 milligrams, is it actually 5 milligrams? If not, we might overdose the patient. Maintenance. This answers, is it reliable? We don't wait for machines to break. We fix them on a schedule. Preventative maintenance. Status labeling. Trainer tip, tell them the green/yellow rule. If you walk up to a machine and it doesn't have a green cleaned label, do not touch it. Treat it as dirty. There is a famous saying in GMP, you cannot test quality into a product. Testing 100 tablets out of 1 million doesn't prove the other 999,900 are safe. Validation is how we prove safety. It means we have proven scientifically that if we mix for exactly 20 minutes at 50 RPM, the result is always perfect. Once validated, we just need to follow the recipe. Testing layers. We test the raw material, rice, the in-process, cooking, and the finished product, biryani. All 3 checks must pass. Please focus on this slide. Line clearance is the most critical manual check you will do. Scenario. Imagine we just finished making paracetamol 500 milligrams, white tablet. Now we are switching to aspirin 100 milligrams, white tablet. If one paracetamol tablet was left stuck in a chute or under a conveyor belt and it falls into the aspirin bottle, that is a catastrophe. A patient allergic to paracetamol could die. The rule: the line must be 100% empty. No paper, no product, no trash from the previous batch. Look in the hidden spots. SOPs. These are our laws. We don't memorize processes because memory fades. We read the SOP every time. Good documentation practices. Ink, blue or black only. No pencil, it can be erased. Correction. If you make a mistake, do not scribble it out. We are not hiding secrets. Draw a single line, sign it, date it, and write the correct value. We need to see what was written before. If it isn't written down, it didn't happen. In a court of law, if you did the work but didn't sign the logbook, you didn't do the work. For documentation, we follow Alcoa Plus. Records must be attributable. Who wrote it? Legible. Can we read it? Contemporaneous. Written at the time of the work. Original. The first record. Accurate. Correct values. Failure to follow GMP has severe consequences. Regulatory impact is 483s, warning letters, import alerts, license suspension. Business impact is business, financial loss, reputation damage, stock crash, and patient impact with adverse effects, disability, or death. Remember, patient safety and product quality depend on everyone strictly following CGMP at all times. We offer comprehensive video training modules covering all the listed topics across GMP, GDP, QC, QA, production, engineering, regulatory, and related functional areas. These modules are readily available and designed to support effective knowledge transfer, regulatory compliance, and operational excellence within pharmaceutical organizations. In addition to the standard modules, we also provide customization options. The training content can be tailored to align with your internal SOPs, site-specific procedures, quality systems, and regulatory commitments. Our objective is to deliver practical, implementation-focused training that directly supports your organization's quality culture and compliance framework.